Okay, we've had a good night at Trail Angel Josh and Jamie's. Look at the nice soft grass we got to sleep on. Auspicious moment, my bear spray is being left behind. We're going to brave it and go down to one spray between us. So let's hope the bear attacks Matthew because he's carrying the spray.
Okay, this is Mo and we've just discovered something.
Yeah, when I showed up to the Kootenai Valley Motel in Bonners Ferry, there were 3 beers in the hiker box, so I happily took them. And turns out they were your guys' beers.
Yes. So that's cool, we've met
Yeah,
a person who...
I was so happy. That was such nice trail magic.
We've just been to Northern Provisions in Northport for breakfast, 2 muffins each. We've got apple turnovers in our pack for snacks later. We've got a loaf of orange and cranberry bread for lunch and 2 baguettes on the side of my pack where a water bottle should be. So yeah, we're all provisioned up. They're not the lightest lunch we've ever carried, but it's going to be great change from tortillas. Now we're going to the Servo, which is the only provision shop in town, to get some ramen and snacks to get us through to Republic.
Okay, we have resupplied at the Chevron. Cream cheese and cheese to go with our delicious baguettes.
Should I give a report to the people of what sort of stuff you can expect to find in the Chevron?
You can expect to find lots of snacks, lollies, chocolate. There are Cliff Bars. Pretty much the only dinner food I saw was ramen really and mashed potato. And lunch stuff I think you'd be struggling a little bit. There's cheese and things like that, but there wasn't. No wraps. Lots of snack stuff, chips and nuts and things. So we're all set up here at the camping grounds. We've got a table, we have baguette from the bakery and water that came out of a pump. So we didn't have to filter it.
Yeah, an American cheese that's made with real dairy.
Good to know.
Oh.
Unfortunately we've still got about 16 and a bit miles to go today.
Day's heating up. We've been walking on this gravel road for quite some time now. 15 kilometres we've been going on this gravel road. A better than the sealed road yesterday. And we think up ahead it's going to be the forest.
Well, we're finally on forestry land. We've kind of decided to shave 10 miles, 16 k's off the day by stopping at Elbow Lake. Of course, we've had to spread those extra miles over the following 3 days. I have pretty sore feet. We had a big day yesterday. We've got a late start out of town, as you do. This is our campsite at Elbow Lake. This is one of the good ones. We just need to stop early because we're pretty battered after yesterday.
25 k's for the day, that'll do.
Got the tent, probably over in the back there. Picnic table, and then the wee lake just through the trees there, and there's a track down over there. We sit at the table now, there's no bugs. Good dinner. Look at that, gourmet. Chicada.
Get better than that.
Spud.
Unless it's stew. Or meatballs, for that matter. Meatballs were good last night. Meatballs. To go with my heavy carb meal, bread, pasta, potato, I'm going to have Idaho spud for pudding. Yummy. What you may ask is an Idaho spud? Well, it's the thing that looks a bit like this. Ta-da!
It's not in its best condition because it has been back in that. It's like marshmallows.
Yummy.
Sock washing and feet washing. This water's actually quite...
Well, it's a 2 beer day so far. Saw one across the lake this morning, and then just now walking down the track I could hear some rustling in the bushes and stopped, and then there was snorting like at Boulder Lake, and we got our cameras out, and sure enough it was a bear, and he come up out of the water and scampered across the track right in front of us.
Scampered is the word when he saw us.
He bolted. Bit of a scaredy cat. There was more crashing in the bushes on the opposite side of the tracks. Bears in these woods.
This is a rural forest station where apparently there is a tap that can fill up our bottles. Well, we're just walking down to the rock cut bridge. We're pretty close to the border. Border patrols just cruised past us a few minutes ago. Canada's only about 3 or 4 miles away. Again. We've had lunch at this picnic table, which is very friendly. The no trespassing signs and camera just there, and that's so friendly. There's a lot of those in this neck of the woods.
Oh, well, we couldn't get to the river, unfortunately.
So now we've got 3 miles before we can water up again. Well, we've misjudged the water thing. If I sound funny, it's because my mouth is so dry. You might be able to hear the stream, but we can't get down to it for a bit. We finally found some water coming that we can get to. Not much fun walking up the hot hill 4 miles with no water. We've now found a culvert that's like a tap. Hallelujah.
Well, the day started with a bit of excitement when Matthew spotted a bear across the lake, and then Matthew spotted another bear. This was both times I was going to the toilet actually, and you were waiting for me. So I should go to the toilet more often. Anyway,
I think you go to the toilet plenty.
Matthew saw a fox/coyote, he's not sure what it was. And
Border guard.
yes, a border guard went past just by the rock coat bridge.
So we must have trucked some sensor somewhere.
Yep. And then we got to the highway and it was all no trespassing signs, go away, cameras. It was quite intimidating actually. So we sat at a crappy old picnic table, had our lunch, and then we spent the rest of the day, which is probably 4 or 5 hours, walking up
A stupid road.
at exactly the same gradient, and for the first hour and a half we didn't have any water. We are now on the edge of the snag forest, 22 miles of dead trees. Our campsite's okay, off the road, it's flat. There's a bunny, blueberries. It's going to be dinner soon. The last meal from New Zealand. This is a real meal curry.
Here we can see the dead trees. We've got 22 miles, which is like 38 k's of dead trees. So you're not supposed to camp in this section. A tree will fall on your head. They call them widow makers.
Well, we've finally reached the top of this hill after 5 hours yesterday and half an hour now we're going around the hill. There's a bit of up and down today. It's 5 peaks to go up and over ridgeline. Fun.
I don't know you anymore. It's been a long time since I did. Something is tearing us apart. I don't know what it is, so please just let me know.
Even in the green zone, these odd little shady patches where just a few trees have survived. There's water, so it's just suddenly colder. We're at the Deer Park campground, which was probably lovely before the fire that burned all the trees. Quite a main road just behind us, so we could go into Republic today if we wanted. We're going to keep walking for a few more hours.
Yeah, we love it so much.
And we've got 3-day-old bread.
Nothing wrong with it.
It's good and filly. Just over the Kettle Crest Trail, number 13.
Where the wind will blow, I don't know for sure. But if you go, I'll follow you wherever you will go.
We're in the snag forest for another 9.5 miles. It's storms come up. There's a thunderstorm we hope is moving ahead of us, but it could be moving towards us. The winds come up. You can hear trees breaking off in the distance, so we just need to keep moving and get through this zone as quickly as we can. It's not dodgy at all. Donned raincoats for the first time since the day we crossed into Idaho.
Anyway, the thunder's rumbling away.
It's raining lightly. We're hoping we won't get the downpour, but we'll see. 7.8 miles to go. To save time, Matthew is filtering on the go. Shouldn't. Can we take that one now?
Well, raincoats are back off. We've just had a couple of chocolate bars, so energy boost. And we're heading that way. We've got about 8 k's to go, maybe 9.
10.
Or 10-ish, depending. So we just need to keep at it, one foot in front of the other.
Still following the Kettle Crest Trail number 13. We've got 6.5 k's to go to our campsite. Well, we think we can see the track ahead of us. We think we're going hook back to the right and up onto that ridge somewhere. And over the other side of it is forest, I think. That's where our camping is. 3 miles to go. Well, after 22 miles, we're back into forest again, which means we can camp. It's 9:10. We've found the spring and the corral and a lot of cow poo. We've found one flat space where we can put our tent, which is actually right bang in the middle of the trail. I don't think anyone's going to be along at this hour. So yeah, pretty big day. It's 10 o'clock and we're having our dinner.
Noodles. It's hot. It's yummy.
This is our very scenic campsite. We're actually camped in the middle of the trail. So last night we arrived on dark, trying to find somewhere where we could put our tent. And as you can see, it's just all forest. There's a spring for stock just over there, so there was cow poo everywhere that we could find one flat spot to put our tent. But it's got the flops big time because it's not really set out there. There are cows around because this is their water. So there's a fenced in space that keeps them out of the spring. Then there's a trough which we don't want to drink out of. We can drink out of is the pipe. That is actually our camping spot. Right there. This is one of Washington's first state highways, built in 1892 for coaches. Apparently you're still allowed to take wagons along. We are going Kettle Crest, number 13 still, up Copper Butte.
Right, we're on top of Copper Butte. Got about 18 k's to go. Sat here, done some communications jobs. I've mended my shoes, and we're ready to go.
Matthew ripped his shoe completely open on the rock. They've only got to get through this day, don't they?
It's a pretty good repair job. Hopefully the other one doesn't need repairing anytime soon.
We should run out of repair stuff. Well, we've had lunch, such as it is. All our leftovers. We've got 8 miles to Sherman Pass where Sarah is going to pick us up. And in town. Yay! Alright, we're doing a mad dash down. Just under 2 miles to go to meet Sarah. Sore feet. Late as usual. Matthew's just signing us out of the Kettle Crest.
It's perfect, yeah, nice.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Had cloud cover.